repeat at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's your free extra class on radio and social media. And it's right here on Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
All right. Whoa, boy. Got to get myself together. Yes, can't afford to let my faith go. You know, whenever the sun comes a shining and my sisters are all smiling, no one is a dying. My people are crying.
Good evening, everybody. There we go. All right, we started all right, pretty good. Good evening, everybody. It's that time. Welcome. I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shalois Michael.
And welcome to the comments section.
Now, you're probably wondering what this show is about. What is the comments section? Why am I here? Why should I tune in? Fear not. Mahiri has the answer.
I do have the answer. Folks, if you have an opinion on anything, I'm not just talking public opinion, yeah? If you have an opinion on anything, if you have an opinion on anything, any comment anywhere, any trending topic, this is the place to be. It don't matter where you are. It don't matter if you didn't intend to be on this show. As long as we see you talking about a topic that's going viral, you are going to be behind us right here on the comment section. And I know some people are wondering, because I was listening to NF5 a while ago, and someone was asking Ricardo, where's public opinion? Public opinion was right here. And that's going to be the first segment of every episode of Comment Section. And we're going to get into public opinion right now.
Right. Now, Jamaica's weather is expected to remain cool and windy through to Tuesday, and that's thanks to a cold front located west of the island. Now, the Met Office says we are to expect strong winds, especially in northern and southwestern parishes and across hilly areas. So in public opinion this evening, we're asking you, how are you coping with the cold front?
And it's very important that we're asking this question. It's up on the screen now. There we go, folks. Something new's going on. So it's very important that we have that because last Friday, when the cold front was on its way, we asked everyone, do you enjoy cold fronts? And we got
mixed reactions.
We got mixed reactions. Some people were like, yeah, I like being inside during the cold. Some people are like, I can't stand the cold. But it doesn't matter if you could stand it or if you can't stand it,
It's
because it was here, it still is here, and it's going to be here till Wednesday. All right, man. So let's see what the folks had to say. So we went over on Facebook. Facebook was the first place we checked out, and we sourced these comments right here. So as you can see, a lot of folks giving their answers, and we're going to go through some of them today. So the breeze is the problem, says Cheryl Griffiths. Didn't really feel the same way. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I did feel the same way about the breeze.
Because you were in Mandeville.
I was in Mandeville. So we're going to get to that later. But sleeping good at night, says Patrick Gordon. That's pretty good. All right, we keep going through. Coping, says Butterscotch Morgan. Coping?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, for the people that didn't like the cold fronts, they were coping. But for the rest of us, we were having the time of our lives. But again, we go into that later. Someone was saying...
Eunice Anderson says, I can't wait for it to go back from whence it came. Right now, I'm in a sweater. Because some people definitely do not like cold weather.
Yeah, and we that would have come out, that would have come out last week. When we were asking people whether they like the cold weather or not. Some people stayed on topic. Some people misinterpreted the question completely. But for those who did understand the question, that was one of the major things we were seeing. Another person was saying, that's Devon Sewell on the Facebook chat. He said, my water bill will be lower this month because my shower is on holiday. I don't like the sound of that, Devon Sewell. And...
But
again,
Mahiri,
yeah.
No. We're not going to glide over that like that, because I saw on your status over the weekend, you were fearing the shower.
I was fearing the shower. And honestly, I feel like that fear was because of, I was going to say peer pressure. It's not peers. But everybody else on social media, which is what this show is about, was saying they were afraid to bathe because them never have no access to no warm water. And they were afraid to bathe in the cold. I'm like, average country. Average day in the country, bro.
True.
It may not be this cold every day, But bathing in cold water is something you all should be used to. And I was afraid, but I did it last night and I didn't die. As a matter of fact, I think it was better than bathing in warm water.
Oh my ear, that's a stretch
let
right
me
there.
let me explain to you.
Go ahead.
Because you see, when you're already cold, you bathe in that warm water, you get yourself temporarily warm. You go back into the cold, anyways, you're going to feel worse. When I came out of the shower last night after that cold bath, I just went from cold to cold. I didn't transition into anything. So it wasn't like I was temporarily used to the warm and then the cold come back. I was just cold the whole way through. And it made it easier to warm up after.
Makes sense.
So that's why we go there. Kyan says the only issue I have is the leaves to sweep up, windows still open. Yes, it can last forever. So there we go. We have a cold front lover right there. Christopher Isaac says there is cold and then there is cowl. I am cowl where I am. I hate that for you, Christopher.
Shins for Life Law says, why is it called cold front and not cold weather?
That's a question from me.
Google
Oh,
that.
you did Google it, because I was
did.
about to say that's a question for Evan Thompson.
So,
Yeah.
Google says, a cold front is a weather system, not a temperature description. So it's the leading edge of colder air pushing out warmer air, and when that boundary passes, it brings changes in weather. So cooler temperature, stronger winds, and showers,
Rain.
and rough seas, and so on. Yeah.
So I think we saw all of that, because we definitely got the wind. The rain, though, we didn't get as much rain as I thought. And what would have been nice is if people were telling us where they were sending these comments from, because then you could gauge how each parish felt it. Because in Mandeville, I got a little bit of rain, but it wasn't that much to the point where I was like, I was expecting more. And I know
it rained
you didn't.
heavily in St. Anne, because I called my mom over the weekend, and she said it was raining heavily. The wind is strong, all that. I think they got the full dose.
That's my problem. That's what hurt me the most in Mandeville, because not only was it below zero, it wasn't literally below zero, but it's like 19 degrees at one point. But the breeze, so it's already cold as is, and then the breeze picking up, I couldn't take it. But at the same time, I could take it because I was inside under a blanket, and that's what I really love the most about the cold front. The opportunity to just be in your house and not have to move around. Just stay put underneath your blanket, drinking tea and watching YouTube, which is what I was doing. What else do we have here?
Donovan Smith says, I'm not coping too well. Oh no. He says it's unbearable to the point I'm feeling pain and chills. I try as much to keep warm though, and as much as I'm uncomfortable with the cold, I prefer it over the hot summer.
And that's something I was also seeing on socials as well. Some people were saying that when it's hot, we have a problem.
True.
When it's cold, we have a problem. But this is no average cold. I don't think that's a valid argument to bring in. Because Donovan just tell you a while ago, as much as I'm uncomfortable with the cold, I prefer it over the hot summer. Hot is unbearable.
Because with the cold, you can easily warm up. But when you're hot...
And the thing is, when you're cold, you don't need to use light to warm up.
True.
When you're hot, you either use what? AC or your fan. You can't open window because there's not enough draft, there's not enough breeze. But to stay warm in cold temperatures, you throw on your trap bottom like I did. You put on your weighted blanket. Well, I don't have a weighted blanket, but I just have a regular blanket. You put on your socks, man, and that's you. But it wasn't enough for Donovan, unfortunately. He's not coping too well. We praying for you, bro, because you have 2 more days of this to go.
Trisha Bowes Green says Portmore temperature just right.
And this is something you can attest to.
I'm from Portmore,
right.
Yes. And we didn't really feel much until probably last night, to be honest with you.
Sunday
evening.
Yeah, well, for me, it started, I want to say, middle of Saturday.
Saturday, I had my fan on all day.
So just a regular Portmore day. Was it hot?
Yes.
Wow.
It was dry and all these things.
That's crazy, man. We completely had 2 different experiences.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a good thing the 2 of us are doing this, because what I'm hearing from you and what I experienced are 2 different things, man.
Regular Saturday in Portmore.
I was having a terrible time at night, and I'm not used to being somebody that shivers. You know, you shiver, it's something serious.
Bad.
When me and my brother had to go outside for something, and we're just standing there looking at each other like, this not normal, bro. And I think it's been a while since we've had a proper cold front, because like usually when Christmas comes, you get the Christmas breeze. But Christmas breeze is not a cold front. This is different, man. Christmas breeze, the temperature is just naturally cooler because it's winter. But this is, I haven't experienced anything like this in a long, long time. What else do we have here? Good. I love it, says Anthony Shakes. It should have it more frequently. Would you?
Sure.
No, you see, I don't know if I'm ready for this to be the new normal, man. Could I manage? And this is another thing we were talking about before, you know. There are people out there in the comment section that want to live a foreign. Of course, want to live a foreign, not knowing that the foreign temperature that you're going to live in, worse than this. We don't have no snow in Jamaica, so if you can't handle this, exactly. But we do also have
some reactions.
Yeah, we do have reactions. So, as we said in the lead up to the show, you can send in your voice notes and we're going to play them right now. So let's take a listen to some people experiencing the cold front.
Well, I kind of like the cold weather, but it does mean you have to draw for your blanket, which I haven't done it any other time of the year. And yeah, you have to be mindful because there's also a little bit of a cold going around. So I just try my best to stay warm, keep a sweat on me, and at night time actually can turn off the fan.
I am cold. You're cold, yes. How are you dealing with it? I don't like it. You don't like it? No.
I mean, I've been dealing with it fairly okay, you know. This morning when I woke up, I went outside with my shirt off, you know, because, you know, we had thugs, you know. So, yeah, we had thugs, you know. So, yes. But overall, yeah, fine.
I am dealing very well with the cold weather. I am wearing a sweater and I have all my gears together. The only thing that I can't deal with is the strong wind. It almost blew me away. I had to huddle in a corner this morning when I was coming up the steps.
It's going fine. I'm just imagining the people in like abroad, what they are going through, because if we are so cold and it is not as cold as over there, just cannot imagine. But I'm dealing with it fine.
The cold weather is going fine so far, even though a few neighbors' fence got blown down yesterday. But it's good.
Unfortunately, I only have a synthetic blanket.
So on to the human one.
We won't get into that right now.
All right, folks, there you have it. Segment 1 done. That's public opinion. Stay tuned. We're going to find out what's cooking on socials.
It's time for Hot Listings, Nationwide 90 FM's on-air classifieds, made for quick ads and fast results.
Pure Photography, professional photography services based in Kingston, capturing weddings, engagements, portraits, and special events with a focus on real moments, beautiful details, and timeless images. Contact us at 876-417-0635. That's 876-417-0635. Or visit purephotographyjamaica.com.
That was Hot Listings on Nationwide 90 FM. Listings start as low as $1,500. Call 876-630-1210 to book yours today.
The National Rural School Bus Program is getting smarter. With your child's student ID card, parents receive real-time notifications every time they board or exit the bus. Each card is unique and securely linked to the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information database. Tap on, tap off, and parents stay updated instantly. So, how do you register? Number 1, visit jamaica-district.mysmartterm.com/bus-portal/registration. Number 2, enter your child's details. Number 3, upload supporting documents. Number 4, submit your application. It's that easy. Safer, smarter, more secure. Register today and ride with peace of mind.
The Nationwide family. Something big is on the way. More access, more exclusives, More of what you've been asking for. Coming soon.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Shalois Michael.
And I'm Mahiri Stewart, and the YouTubers are having a field day.
But before we go to the YouTuber, the video that we just played just now, it was showing that the person is extremely cold,
but still has the fan on.
Still on. And that's so me, Mahiri. I swear to you.
I don't understand people that do that, you know.
That is me.
And Ricardo said it too. Ricardo said he had his fan on the whole time. I think there's somebody else in the newsroom that had their fan on the whole time. I'm like,
mosquitoes.
Why? No, but it's doesn't have no mesh. You guys have mesh?
No.
That's crazy.
No.
But I don't know. Some people just like the sensation of the breeze, even if it's cold. But I can't do that, man. But folks, that's just one of the videos we found in relation to what's cooking on socials. Now, what's cooking on socials? Best believe it's the cold front as well. We have been scouring the internet, and so many different people in Jamaica have been reacting to this cold front, whether it be on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook,
TikTok.
and on TikTok. And we're going to take a look at some of them right now.
Yo, you know, every time I remind myself, if Jamaica, if we had money and if we had no crime, we would literally be the best country in the entire... I've never, like, why is the cold front an event? Bro, I'm seeing so, like, everybody out in them fur, like, the weather drop like, yes. But it's an event. Fur. The boots. I'm like, what? I literally just left home, and the amount of people been sitting in them sweater with fur.
And it's weird, you know, like, I saw a child this morning. I saw a child wearing like the fur on the inside, not outside.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, is it really that cold? It didn't feel that cold to me, but I don't know how many people you saw this morning.
Not a lot, because I got straight drive, because I went straight to court.
Right,
for an
so you went to court.
So
I took
wasn't on the road.
Bus from Mandeville here this morning. So while I was waiting, everybody was wearing a sweater. Everybody was in a sweater because it was that cold.
Oh my God.
All right, man. What else do we have?
Guys, it's a cold front here in Kingston, Jamaica, and I had to put on my cold front outfit. So I got on my jacket, of course, my leggings, and then my Uggs. Yeah, just to keep things nice and warm.
So
jacket,
is it that
leggings, Uggs?
No, you talking about what she wearing? I'm talking about the accent. Is it really that cold? Is it really that cold that you think you're in London, England, miss?
London.
I don't think it's that serious, man. But even in England, again, for all of you who want to go live in Europe in general,
Forties.
This is merely a test run for what you have to experience when you go up there. And that's not the only time we're gonna see her, because she didn't just give us one video. She gave us a whole series. Let's go to day 2.
Guys, so day 2 of the cold front here in Kingston, Jamaica. We're keeping it cute this morning. It's actually colder this morning than it was yesterday. So here we go. We do have on our scarf today, and the glove, and oversized sweater with a little cute skirt. We got on our boots and our stockings. So we're keeping it nice and we're keeping it warm this morning. We do also have the puffer jacket just in case to keep it warm. It's so cold.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, she came out the second fit. The first fit was whatever, but the second fit with the all black, fair enough. She had a scarf on, man. I don't think it's ever been cold enough for me to ever wear a scarf before.
I'm not even wearing a sweater.
And I didn't understand how you came in here today without a sweater, because I was of the impression that everyone was as cold as me. But clearly Manchester cold and Kingston cold are two different colds. And that's even what some of the YouTubers are saying. Some of the YouTubers are saying, listen man, it was only Manchester or over in the hills. The people in Kingston apparently didn't feel the cold front, but apparently some of them felt the breeze.
Someone says, yes, I'm almost blown away in halfway tree today.
So we took over to Instagram and Bikey Stunts 876 said, best believe me no bathe from morning, and that's a problem. That's a problem.
Boil water on the stove.
No, but even then, like, it's not cold enough for you to not use cold water, man.
It better than you know bathe none something right.
That's, I don't know about that, Bikey Stunts. You need to sort out your life, like, unless you're not leaving the house. But we keep going. Carlene Sinclair says, it's 7 degrees here a morning. I can't have coffee on the back porch. That was a problem for me, man. I couldn't go on the veranda. Lex Retro Non-Agate says, then work really I keep tomorrow.
Well,
not sure it's safe to go outside. I'm frozen. Hashtag cold front. Hashtag no work.
If only.
Yeah, that could never happen here, man. Rain, shine.
We have, in fact,
sleet, snow was whatever. Edgewood. I love this one so much when he says Santa Cruz probably hot as hell right now. Spot on. There's no weather event that will stop Santa Cruz from being hot. I think there's some places in Jamaica that will just permanently be hot forever. Those places are Santa Cruz. I feel like Portmore is one of them.
Because I saw a comment that said Portmore will forever be hell. Because no matter what's happening hot elsewhere, it will stay hot.
That's nuts, but I can't do it, bro. I cannot manage Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is always hot. Who is that? I know that person. That's Kareem boy. I think somebody said when the cold front.
When the cold front hits later, wow.
Kareem boy things. Welcome. Well,
Bush out.
This is not how I thought Kareem would have been on the show. This is not how I thought Kareem would have made his debut on the comment section, but yeah. It look like you tell me that's not Kareem Boateng?
Oh.
No, that is a very young picture of that is him.
Young
What do you mean that is not him?
That is Kareem
Boateng's Weathers, and it must have been he must have been experiencing a cold front to be wearing all of that stuff, but he still had the drink in hand. So some people saying they feeling like Kareem Boateng's when the cold front licked them. But y'all have some extravagant quotes, man. Shrimp done. Someone in Jamaica right now using this cold front as an excuse to not bathe. His name is Bikey Stunts Shrimp Don. Call him by name. Even though they haven't showered for the past 3 days is crazy regardless of what's going on. Please wash your ass. Fair enough. But like, don't you think that's kind of nuts? What do you mean? So the cold front hasn't been 3 days long. So what do you mean you haven't showered for 3 days?
Yeah, that's wild.
What have you been doing before the cold front?
Boil water on the stove. Do something.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
You can't just go on like that.
We also have Notorious YGL says, it's freezing in Kingston. Was it? None of you come tell me about, it's lovely. It's absolutely not. Of it cold. No day, no time. P.S. Yes, my fan is still going, but it's on the lowest speed. Why is the fan still going?
It has to, I'm telling you.
And let me tell you something,
I need like this, the background noise as well. I need it.
The fan background noise will put me to sleep every now and again. But in terms of being on this cold, I don't feel it, man. I was telling you the story earlier. I cleaned my fan out and I just never turned it back on.
Yeah, that's wild.
And the whole January I haven't used the fan, and I guess because it's still winter and it's not hot, I guess I don't need it yet. But I'm sure when we get into August, I'm gonna need my fan. But that's a hopefully there'll be a cold front in August so we can survive. I was told this: if you're under 120 pounds, stay indoors. The cold front breeze will pick you up like kite. And I believe our social media guy Macaroni was telling us that he's experienced that fate. Maybe not this cold front, but before, breeze highs him like kite. That's nuts. And again, it just goes to show you how strong that breeze was.
Yeah,
it really was strong. But I can't lie to you, man. The YouTubers are popping up. Kareem is a standing fox. And we're gonna end with this one. People are saying it was snowing in Kingston. I'm almost positive.
That looks like half a tree.
It looks like half a tree. Now, I don't think it was actually snowing in Kingston, but this is a very well done AI image.
It is.
Shout out AI. I know there's another one that people have been generating saying this is how cold it feels.
Yeah.
See there, the Montego Bay sign? Under snow. Halfway Tree Transport Center, under snow. Waterfront where we work, that's literally our workplace. Underneath snow and hail. That's pretty nuts, man. But folks, the cold front wasn't just public opinion. The cold front is what was cooking
it is trending,
on social. So we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to end the show.
Turn up the heat with Hot Listing, Nationwide 90FM's new on-air and online classifieds feature. If you have a car for sale, room for rent, or yard sale come up. If you look at work or need stuff. If you provide a service, make it a Hot Listing, Nationwide 90FM's new on-air and online classified segment. Your listing plays again and again. From morning till evening. You send it, we play it. You say it once, Jamaica hears it all day, every hour. Contact our sales team now at 876-630-1210 or sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Hot Listings on Nationwide 90FM, a new revolution in media.
All right, folks, we have come to the end of comment section today here on Nationwide 90FM, and we're going to end by choosing what we thought was comment of the day. And I'm going to start off because the picture of Kareem, Boya Things being the face of persons weathering the cold front, that is my comment of the day.
I feel like mine would be the TikTok video with Joel Numdark, and when he was just saying that people out and about in a sweater with fur.
And it's not a fake. That's actually what was happening in Manchester, at least. But folks, this is the first episode.
That's all the time we have.
It's the first episode, and that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for tuning into comment section. I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shalois Michael.
Thanks for tuning in.
Promised land. Yes, the promised land. Oh gosh, now to the promised land. Well, make a step down to Asmara. Then we stopped in Addis Ababa. Made our way to Shashamani land. Riding on the kids highway to the promised land.
It's the Chris and Charles